Good morning, Zio here. That was a weird good morning. Anyway, hope your morning is great. Hope you've got some coffee, and if you're a tea drinker, well, I'll allow it today. You can have some tea. But, remember, tomorrow it's back to coffee. So, today we'll be talking once again about CD Projekt Red, and I guess you can say the legal troubles that are knocking at their door. So, go ahead and grab yourself your beverage, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But yeah, CD Projekt Red is really having some issues. We're not gonna... Well, we might. I don't know. Anyway, the story behind CD Projekt Red. What has happened? Cyberpunk 2077 launched. It launched way too soon before it should have been. Why it launched? Still kind of up in the air. Apparently, somebody higher up said we got to launch this. Angry consumers were going, why are you pushing it back again? Blah, blah, blah. You got the pandemic, yada, yada. Things weren't ready. And I've gone over it in another video, I think. It was me and D-Pad Chad. My thoughts of what happened behind the scenes, how we got to this point. So if you haven't checked that out, you should go ahead and check that out. If you hadn't checked it out. Anyway, you should go ahead and check that out. It's a video we did a while back, a few weeks ago or so, I think, at this point. Anyway, CD Projekt Red has got legal troubles now too, or possible legal troubles. They're being investigated for unfair market practices. Is that the correct term? Anyway, so apparently a spokesman for something that I can't pronounce because I can't say anything in Polish. I'm sorry, it's not happening. I'm not even going to attempt it. Says the organization has approached CD Projekt Red to understand issues with the game and what actions have been taken to fix them. And we're pretty much up to speed on all that, right? They're working really, really hard to fix things from, what is it? Not being, from the corrupted save file thing, which, come on, look, I got it. CD Projekt Red, look, I got it. Your games aren't meant to be played forever, but a lot of us don't really like making new characters every time we want to try something new either. We want to finish the game on one character and go through different things that way, if it's available to us, which CD Projekt Red has made available with Cyberpunk 2077. You can do it all on one character. The problem is, if you went over a certain amount of file size, your file corrupted, and their best answer, paraphrasing, was start a new game. Don't play ours for hours on end. It's not designed to be played for 70 plus hours, apparently, or whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Very bad response. Projekt Red has done a really terrible way of doing all this, right? Their reputation is now in the gutter. This was the most anticipated game for years at this point, and it was completely marred by the fact that the previous gen ports didn't work. The new gen ports did work, but were as glitchy as heck. The PC port worked, but was glitchy as heck. The save file corruptions, bad responses about the save file corruptions was they finally fixed shortly afterwards, among other stuff. But anyway, let's do a quote here. But we will check how the manufacturer is working on the introduction of amendments or solutions to difficulties preventing the game to work on different consoles. It's going to be hard. I mean, the reason why it wasn't working is because, quite frankly, Cyberpunk 2077 was not created for them, I don't think. I am almost 100%, honest with you that they may have been setting up to develop for current gen at the time, but I still stand by this was supposed to be a PC-only game, with the way that it pretty much happened when it was first launched. And I'm just going to stand by that. I can't sit there and say for certain. I'm not on the team or anything. I can't talk to the people on the team. They can't tell me, we're purely making a PC game, and then this happened and that happened, and then we wound up having to make the PS1 and PS4 ports, and then, the new consoles were released, and then we had to juggle that into it, and blah, all that good stuff. But anyway, but also how it intends to act in relation to the persons who filed complaints and are dissatisfactory with their purchase due to inability to play games or owned equipment despite previous assurances that it would. Now, a lot of places, Xbox, Microsoft has issued refunds, Sony, the one who's probably really, really stringent about refunds, not only removed the game from their storefront, but issued refunds for it as well to everybody, which is saying a lot considering Sony really likes that money. And Cyberpunk smashed records in the right ways and wrong ways at the exact same time. So I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, more coffee. And then I'm about to proceed to die for swallowing that wrong. Somebody take that out of context. Anyway, the newspaper also provides an analyst from some other place, an attorney from the law firms of another Polish place that I cannot say, who explained that despite CD Projekt Red's best efforts to fix the issues with Cyberpunk 2077, this might not be enough to prevent it from being accused of unfair market practices. I'm not 100% sure what that means, other than, saying that game coming out and then game not working. But yeah. I can't remember if CD Projekt Red actually allowed for refunds or if it was something that Sony and Microsoft had to go over their heads with because they were distributing it or what. Honestly, I can't remember that at all. I don't think I ever even looked to see who actually okayed the refunds to begin with. I'm pretty sure it wasn't CD Projekt Red. It was one of those, we're going to fix it, but we're not going to refund it. And then Microsoft and whoever stepped in and did it. But, if they are found, and guilty of any of these kinds of things and stuff, the organization can be fined up to 10% of their annual income or impose refunds. So I'm assuming they actually didn't do refunds. I don't know why I was questioning. I've already read this thing and highlighted it. Anyway. Yeah, that's about it. CD Projekt Red might have legal troubles ahead of them. Their name is in the gutter at this point. I don't know what else to say. I love the Witcher titles. I was really, really looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077. Still am. I'm just going to wait a while. But at the same time, this is a hard thing to recover from. If it was me, it should have been pushed back even more, right? If I was up there, I'd been like, apologize to everyone. Do not give them a hard date like you've been doing, going, oh, yeah. We're pushing it back just another month. And then we're pushing it back a few more weeks. And then a few more weeks and stuff like that. Don't give them a hard date and go, look, hey, I know you guys are really expecting this. And we said it was going to be done by this time. And we failed. And then we said it was going to be done by here, and we failed. And we still cannot get this thing to work. We're having issues, and explain the issues because all the video and stuff that they were showing off to everybody and sending to places were purely the PC port of the game, right? And, that means I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk or CD Projekt Red already knew it wasn't playing properly on the current gen systems and just come out and say, hey, look, we're having issues getting this game to run on current gen. We're sorry. We're still working on it. No excuses. That's our fault. We've messed up. It will be done when it's done. Do the Blizzard approach. It's done when it's done. and never give it a hard lock date until you can get it up and running on the PS4 and Xbox One. That's probably what I would have done, right? If I was in charge of this and knew that these things were issues. But that's just me. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.